Hi crypto fans, welcome to CCS Cryptocurrency State. My name is Santiago, I'm a web developer and investor, and in today's video I'm going to review the worst 5 projects of the top 100 of CoinMarketCap. I will make these calls based on 3 factors. The first one, basic TA of the history of the coin. The second one, the GitHub progress. This means the code updates of the project. And the third one, it will be the news on the media. Before we begin, please like the video, subscribe to the channel and click the bell to get the notifications. I checked that 85% of you are not subscribed to the channel, but continue watching my videos, so please subscribe so you help me to grow the channel. It's free for you, but helps me a lot. And also show me on Twitter at CryptoCState. I am posting exclusive thread alerts only there. And leave me a comment. What are your thoughts about this crypto project? And also comment in the video if you want me to do any coin review or any project or topic review. I will consider all your comments and suggestions for further videos. Without anything else, let's go into it. The first worst coin on my list, it will be Zcash. I know that has a strong community and I will be hated by this, but Zcash is the first coin of the list. Right now is at position 57. Zcash is one of those coins that has been existing from a long time, even from 2016. Zcash has been in the bull market of 2017 on the first week of 2018. And regarding the chart, if we see the chart, we can see that from the beginning, Zcash just dropped hardly. Almost all 2016 has been struggling. And then when we started 2017, with that bull market, we get a higher high here at $800. But after that, during all the bull market over 2 years and a half, we have been not seeing anything on the chart. We don't have any structure valid even during the bear market, because you need to understand that even during a bear market, a project, a coin could generate a real good structure to the further update. But in the case of Zcash, it's mainly plain. I mean, there's nothing to do with this project over 2 years. This will be, I will have a couple of haters for this, but Zcash has been on the top 100 for a long time. If we see this historic snapshot, for example 2019 and November, we can see that Zcash was in position 33, and if we see from August 2020, also Zcash was in position 26. So has been mainly always on the top 100 coins, but Zcash started like in the first bull market of this coin. Like when Bitcoin was on the bull market, everybody was talking about Bitcoin already supplanting the gold, and for digital currency all the people was talking about Zcash. So I think there are a lot of people that continue holding Zcash, but I don't know if new people are agree with this project. I think it's already dead. If we check on the GitHub repository of Zcash, you will see that they still have 800 issues, and that is a lot. I'm a web developer too, and I use GitHub and these kind of platforms. Still having 800 issues without resolve, that doesn't talk too well about them. They also don't have many projects on the repository, and the last updates of the project are already 9 days ago. So if you in 9 days didn't do any commit, that doesn't talk too much good about the team neither, because in this folder usually is where is the core of the application. So you usually need to see on this directory, and has been already past 9 days and no updates here. Another way to check the GitHub updates and comparison with another projects is in cryptomiso.com. You can enter here and watch over 200 coins and see how been performing regarding the GitHub updates. And in Zcash, they are in position 20, so it's not bad at all with 258 commits. but I checked some of the commits and they are really small things. So I think in a way they have not been doing big upgrades into the repository, but a lot of small commits have been positioned them in position 20 of this rank. Regarding the news of Zcash, I practically didn't hear anything from like 6 months already, and I am continuously looking for news. Actually, if we go to CoinDesk and we search for Zcash, we will get results like I am showing here, but I enter in all this news and not one of them are actually mentioning Zcash. It's mostly because it's tagged to them, but we don't have particular updates of the project on this. So this is another reason why I think this project is one of the worst right now. The second coin is Swissborg. This is basically an exchange application where you can buy cryptocurrencies. They have one good thing, they have 15 fiat tokens. So they actually have a couple of futures to earn and stack tokens and different futures for investing. This coin, Swissborg, is positioned on 68 on CoinMarketCap. And many of the coins will have the chart like this one. I only showing cryptocurrency with at least 3 years on the market on this top 5 of the worst coin, because even if I consider coins that are not good, if they have only 1 year here, they have not a good structure historical structure to understand on the TA. But this coin has already been from beginning of 2018. I don't need to talk about this coin much. You can see how for almost 3 years was completely plain. And then we started 2020, we have a little of movement there, and we just have been from the end of December to now been parabolic and exploding here. And this is probably for some hype news around this exchange and this application. But you need to understand that all coins that started to move in December 2020 are mostly related to hype. And all coins right now in a bull market will perform well against US dollar. So because we right now have this parabolic uptrend here, doesn't mean that it's a good project. Actually, I would prefer to not have this parabolic up and only be here at, for example, less than $1, but have been creating some kind of a structure in the past and in the bear market, because you also can see in another charts that maybe they exploded in 2017, then were completely dead, and right now are exploding a little also. Kindly like with Zcash, but Zcash didn't explode neither now. But this coin doesn't have too much on the chart. Regarding the news, there's nothing neither. If I look into CoinDesk Swissborg, I don't have any results. And if I go to the Twitter, they have 39,000 followers. That for community is not too much. All the news are mainly for some updates on the application, but I don't know, memes on the account. It's not too much regarding news for the project. And if I check the repository of the project, they have 15 repositories, but mainly this one is the main one here that have been updating. They also have a web challenge, and this is for when they are looking to hire some developer. They are using this for some test or something like that. If it's my company, I will not put this repository here to everybody to watch this. It's kind of not so professional. But even, for example, here that we see that yesterday was an update, you can see that not in the main folders have been updates from the last 20 days, but the only update yesterday was in the README file, which is only a documentation file. So it has been not an update in already 20 days here, which is a lot. That's why it's in position 2 of the worst coins. Our third worst token of the list is Voyager token. They are basically another application for trading and you can earn interest of your stocking coins on the application. Right now Voyager token is at position 76, and we can see in the chart that they have been a parabolic uptrend on the last bull market, and then again, like I mentioned with the other charts, completely dead for 3 years. And since January of 2021 we have this parabolic uptrend. This probably for some hype news again, but you need to think if you are really gonna invest in a coin, in a project that for 3 years you didn't have any movement on the chart, and you only have movements on the bull markets, because after this bull market we will have a bear market, that's for sure. So if your project cannot continue working over the worst moments, you really need to think if you can invest in them. If we check for news for Voyager token, I searched this in CoinDesk, and we have some target news, but no one of these two first talk about that. And then we have this third news that are talking about Voyager reports. And if we check that news, actually, this was one of the worst news the project had. This was in the end of January, and the crypto trading platform Voyager has gone offline several times since Thursday due to immense ongoing volume after its official Twitter account sent out multiple tweets encouraging users to buy and trade Dogecoin on its app. So a quote from there: "We are still working to stabilize our scalability and performing system updates," according to the tweet from Voyager. So this is not what you want to find when you search for news of the project. So basically this is another crappy project. Regarding the repository is not public here, so we cannot access to code updates, and I tried to find it, but it's private, so we cannot see anything of that. I want to give you an example of what is a structure on the bear market, so you understand why I make these assumptions from the project. This is another, for me, crappy coin. This is Ethereum Classic. It's in position 62. But the chart is not the worst chart that I have been seeing. They have been exploding on the last bull market. But then you can see how this line of support and resistance have been playing around $1. Has been support here. When we try to go into the bear market, has been a lot of support. Then we broke the structure. We came back like the previous structure before the bull market. And from here, we have continued moving and have the resistance of the previous support at around $8 here. This is the $10 line, sorry, not $1. We have been rejected from there. Then we try another time to break it. We have this fake out, and right now we break that resistance line and acted as support, the $10 mark here, and now we are trying to create a new structure. Even if I don't invest in Ethereum Classic, this is an example of a chart that has continued having a natural and correct structure during the bear market. And Ethereum Classic is our fourth coin of this top list. And our fifth coin is Vechain coin, which is a review platform for crypto community. They are in position 79 on CoinMarketCap, and just look at the chart. They have been here for the last bull market. Actually, they have a peak of $3, $4 in 2019. And then they have been dead for 3 years. They are actually dead right now. So it's worth 1 cent, a little more than that. And if we check from the repository, it's completely dead. All the repositories are dead. The last update here is in September of 2020. So has not been any update here. This is a Russian repository project. If I search for news, there's nothing. If I go to the Twitter application, at the Twitter, they have 16k followers, which is not too much. They just have some competition stuff here, some exchange listing. I don't really know why this coin is in the top 100, but they don't have even a hype here, so this is probably a lot of manipulation. But already have $1 billion on market cap, so I don't understand why. But this is our last coin on the review. Be careful, study the charts, and please, if you enjoy this worst projects review, subscribe to the channel, click the bell to get the notifications, like the video, and follow me on Twitter at CryptoSeaState, and please subscribe to the channel and help me grow it. I see you in the next video.